somehow feels related. How does a Kabbalist deal with rumors that are spoken about him when on the outside or wherever? How does Kabbalah? What's the right way to deal with those things? Do you have to deal with them? Do you just let it go and let people think anything? Must you correct it?
I
know the system from within. I know where it stems from. The Creator created the system, broke it, and He wants, through the corrections that He takes the created beings through it, He wants to educate them so that they know Him, because otherwise they won't know Him. And knowing Him meaning they understand and feel and think and are exactly like Him. And therefore, He has to give them this development. The development He has to take them through is from the 0 degree, not spiritual. So it turns out that we also have the corporeal world. The will to receive kind of rolls out and falls and creates out of itself such desires in the structure called Adam that it feels itself as though existing disconnected from the Creator, disconnected from spirituality, we don't even understand this disconnection or feel it. We are just within ourselves. We live within ourselves, within our own egoistic desires. And then we want only to satisfy them as much as we can. Sleep, eat, rest, travel, do something pleasant to the desires that appear: food, sex, money, power, knowledge, family. And then gradually different desires become revealed, a little higher. Who am I? What am I? Those pertain to the human level. A beast doesn't really deal with those. And then a person begins to think, how do I belong to life, to death? What's beyond life? Etc. And here is where we begin to see human society, how it deals with it. The first correct relation, approach to reality and to the upper force comes to us from Adam HaRishon, from almost 6,000 years ago. He discovered it, and it gradually started to manifest in his disciples, in people who were close to him. And that's how it came to times that we understand a little more, to Babylon. Before Babylon, you could say that we don't have any corrections, but just more and more corruptions. In Babylon, they came to a state where the revelation of the corruption was clear. And then they still, there were no religions, even nations. They were just clans, different groups of people who gathered according to their natural, biological, familial proximity, closeness. In the first time that the method of revealing of the Creator to a person in a systemic way and systematic way, the first one to reveal it was Abraham. Prior to him, people bowed to anything that seemed to them like it was frightening and could call the shots on their lives. So they brought food to trees, to mountains, to volcanoes, to somehow, it's with people, to appease them. So they will treat them nicely, to reconcile them. Because I understand naturally that that's the way it should be. And therefore, this is where these belief systems began. The ancient belief systems started. And the first true relation of a person, of humanity, to the Creator is the wisdom of Kabbalah, which Abraham discovered. That on top of all these belief systems or faiths that he was involved in, there is a real method, which is to reach the nature of the Upper One, to know it, to feel it, to understand it. And this is the wisdom of Kabbalah. And it became revealed to him, and he started to teach it. So this is what happened. But because it contradicts the will to receive, there were many dissenters, opposers to it, who couldn't agree with it. It's just like today. 1,000 come into a room and one comes out to teach. As it says, I have found one person, one man out of 1,000. One human out of 1,000. So that's how the wisdom of Kabbalah became revealed, through Abraham. But at the same time, all kinds of other methods became revealed, which didn't quite talk about the correction of the soul, meaning acquiring the intentions, thoughts, and actions in order to bestow that resemble the Creator, but without resembling the Creator, performing all kinds of physical activities as they did before, except now they took from the wisdom of Kabbalah all kinds of rules and customs and said, we will do it in corporeality as well. And from here, you got all the customs in which are used in what is called religions. But basically, they are customs that each religion took, and from this they live. This is what they use. Why is it so? Because it's easier to talk about performing activities, operations, and through these operations, we acquire the next world. We don't discover the Creator here and now, like the wisdom of Kabbalah obliges a person to achieve. We will receive it later when we die. Fine, everyone dies. So we will do it this way. And from this, you get many, many methods. You could say they correspond to the 3 lines from which the soul consists. Right, left, middle. You have Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And they all talk about receiving the next world. And here, now, in this world, performing corrections to reveal the Creator, only the wisdom of Kabbalah talks about that. It belongs to no religion, but to the method of revealing the Creator to a person in this world. And that's the way it is to this day. This is why the wisdom of Kabbalah belongs to everyone, not to any religion, not to any nation or method. It is the same for all the people. They shall all know me, from the least of them to the greatest of them. And this is why, that's why the wisdom of Kabbalah, the Kabbalists relate to everyone in this way, just like you see with us. Not like religions, where everything is very selective and divided. In other words, here in the wisdom of Kabbalah, we talk only about the wisdom of love, how to love others. It doesn't matter who they are or what they are. So we don't quite know what happens there approximately 2,000 years ago, even earlier than 2,000 years ago in Jerusalem. But all of those states for and against were revealed there. Some of the people wanted to continue to maintain the method of correction of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, Moses, Aaron, Joseph, David. And some of the people said, no, it's more convenient this way. We will follow our nature. We will use all of the external actions and operations, and we don't really need any internal operations. Here, we see what we are doing. We see if a person does and prays and performs customs. According to this, we can talk about a person, we can understand how great he is. So next to this, the religions developed besides Judaism. Each of them also contains various manners and predilections and tendencies and styles. But in the wisdom of Kabbalah, you only have one line. You are going to resemble the Creator in your operations to bestow upon others or not. That's it. And that's why in the wisdom of Kabbalah, they also try to build all kinds of systems. The closest to us, of course, is the method of the Baal Shem Tov, where they spoke only about the work in the heart, that we need to correct the heart and nothing else, as the Ibn Ezra writes. That's it. Therefore, to this day, today we are again in development of the wisdom of Kabbalah and the circulation of the wisdom of Kabbalah throughout humanity as much as we can. And we are indeed inviting not to join us, that we, Bnei Baruch, want to be great. No, but the method where by correcting a person, you come to similarity with the Creator. This is the method of the real wisdom of Kabbalah. And that's what we need to do. Let's hope it becomes more and more revealed in the world, and then humanity will begin to carry it out in practice in such a way that it gets closer and closer to the Creator. Besides this, there are no discernments, not in corporeal things, not in anything. We have no customs. We have nothing. Only to connect our hearts, the hearts of each person to the hearts of all the people without any differences between them, and present the Creator with this complete heart. That's it.